Now before we start, I need to add some context. The small jar and the large jar contain
names
from popular characters. The small jar contains 72 names of popular anime characters. The same can be said for the large jar. It just looks like there's less, but again, 72 characters. Now again, one is for anime, the small jar, and the large one is for Western cartoons, which is the large jar. I will pick one name from each jar, and whatever I get, I will fuse them together. I'll fuse both characters together and draw like a new character. First, I'm going to shuffle the names around here. Kikyo. I'll put the character up somewhere around here. Vegeta. Was not expecting to pull this one. Saitama. That's the bald guy, right? I lost it. Oh, hold on. Where did it go? Now for the Western cartoon characters. Yes. Okay. Bobby. Context, Bobby Hill from
Think I'm gonna vomit.
Bobby. Eric Cartman. Eric and Vegeta, yes. They're gonna fuse now.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
This is getting weird.
Lincoln. Not ringing any bells, but... So I guess, yeah, that person and Saitama was being merged together. Okay, though. With that said, let's
get the fusing.
Just to get the grandma out of the room. Yes, I do all the sketches off camera. It's like, why? Well, it's because, you know, drawing on camera stresses me out, guys. It's just more enjoyable for me when I don't have to figure out the sketching phase in the pose, like on camera. But the fun part here is still there, so it's all good, right? It's all good. Don't click off, please. So anyway, I decided to make him bald, but I'm still like eating my cake too, by keeping Lincoln's like cowlick intact in this character fusion, or you know, that piece that's sticking up, whatever it's called. I don't know, guys. I'm not a dentist. One of the other things I debated to myself was whether I should use Saitama's clothing color design or Lincoln's. It made the most sense to my brain to like just use Lincoln's sorry if I keep messing up that name, man, it's a weird name. Color design. Maybe it's too much Lincoln Park. But anyway, hey, it's my video, so what I say goes, even the terrible jokes. Now, I know my painting here is like the equivalent of like hurling spaghetti sauce at a moving circus train. It's just everywhere. I'm lazy painting it, guys. It's just like, I'll clean it up off camera. I'm just not really worried with being perfect, you know, so long as the point is made. It's like, hey, you know, here is this bizarre body horror of two people merged together. This at first was just like the weirdest thing, the weirdest idea, but honestly, this is kind of fire, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, at first I thought of making Eric look like freaking, you know, like Jabba the Hutt with a bit of Vegeta in there. But I kind of, you know, I kept it more realistic, you know. I think he's looking pretty cool. Yeah, man, this is fire. This is flames. I decided not to use Vegeta's hair in this fusion. Maybe that's a little, controversial. But honestly, it just wouldn't look remotely like Cartman at all. It would just look like I don't know, like just, some guy. It would look like Vegeta with diabetes, I guess. And again, I decided to use Eric Cartman's clothing color design. It just, it makes sense to me. Yes, so what would you even, call this fusion? I asked myself, car vegetable man.
Oh, you stink!
I don't know where I'm going with this. Hey, wouldn't it be cool,
My god, are you still talking?
parody Dragon Ball? It's just genius. Where's my check? Oh man, my god, I'm cringing at everything I'm saying right now. I'm going in right now with the line art, and here we go with the coloring. My boy, I don't know. I think the color design actually looks pretty good with using Cartman's colors instead of just Vegeta's. And actually, part of me wonders if they've ever the Saiyan race, if they've ever had red suits. Actually, I think that was a thing at least in some episode somewhere. Yes, no, I am actually familiar with Dragon Ball. I've watched all the shows. I've even watched Dragon Ball Z Kai when that was a thing. A lot of people probably forgot that existed. I don't even remember why. I guess it was a kiddied version of it, or they were it was cutting out all the filler. This is getting off topic, but yeah. An overweight Vegeta.
Dude, this one's just hilarious to me.
Can you imagine an episode of King of the Hill? Bobby gets addicted to anime, freaking becomes obsessed with Inuyasha, and Kikyo is his waifu. There are posters of her all over his walls. He's got the PC background and swag freaking t-shirt with Kikyo art on it. And then one day, Hank Hill walks into Bobby's room and is like,
what in propane is going on?
And Bobby's like, Kikyo, Dad! He's just standing there wearing a freaking wig and the whole cosplay outfit. Dude, Hank Hill's having an aneurysm. He can't process what he's seeing. Yells for his wife, and she's like,
Yes, so what? Bobby is allowed to express himself.
He's like,
oh god, what would George Bush think? I know this boy ain't right.
Betty, he's he says that. But then Bobby is like, Dad, even Lionel's into it. He's like,
your cousin? What in the world are you on about, boy?
And he's like, Dad, look outside. And the entire cast of characters are all dressed up like Yasha characters. And he's like,
oh.
He wakes up in a cold sweat in the dead of night. Sneaks into Bobby's room. He's like, God, what a nightmare. And he's and he sneaks into Bobby's room. Bobby's snuggling up to and talking to a Kikyo body pillow while Inuyasha plays on his TV. And he's like, and then bam, you cut to him and Bobby at an anime convention. Hank is dressed up as Inuyasha, and he's like,
Bobby, this ain't half bad. Maybe there's room for both propane and anime in our lives,
And Bobby starts speaking in Japanese, and then the episode just ends, and then that's the episode about Bobby discovering anime. And really, it's about everyone discovering anime.
Alright, guys.
So, that was the video. That was the cringy video. Here are all the drawings.
Here are all the drawings
that I semi-worked hard on. Yeah. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was honestly a nightmare to make.
It was fun.
You know, if you want, like slam the subscribe button,
murder it,
destroy it, you know, kidnap its family. Do whatever you need to do to smash the like button. This is getting weird. And I will see you guys later. Yeah.